So Taxi Chaos came out with an update today. What did they change? Is it any good? Is it still bad? So after the update, the very first thing I noticed was the music. The music has been replaced. The original music that I showed in my original First Impressions gameplay video, that music has been replaced with the new soundtrack. And the new soundtrack is actually pretty decent. It doesn't make your ears bleed like the original one does. It consists of some alternative rock, guitar riffs, and things of that nature, so it's not the most amazing soundtrack ever, but it's definitely better, a huge improvement over the original launch soundtrack, that's for sure. I also noticed there was a couple of conversations added, so that was one of my main complaints in my review video, is that you hear the same conversations over and over and over again, and unfortunately that's still the case here, but they did add a couple of new ones, so now you're going to be talking about aliens and Hawaiian shirts and a few other things. So I can appreciate the developers' attention here, because hearing the same things over and over again makes you go insane. So now instead of the game being bad, it's slightly less bad than before. In my opinion, they need to add at least 20 to 30 more conversations with the customers, or just remove them completely, because even with the addition of a couple more conversation options, you still are going to hear the same things over and over again, even multiple times in the same playthrough. Another gripe is that the game is still locked to 30 frames per second, and again, that's unacceptable. If they can bump it up to 60 frames per second, if they can add more conversations, this game would improve drastically. Another thing that's completely pointless in this game is the star rating system. So after you drop customers off and after the game completes, it gives you a star rating. You can have 1 to 5 stars depending on your performance, but my gripe is that that star system has no effect on the game. There's literally no reason for it to be there, because the leaderboard is based on how much money you earn, and the star rating is completely separate from that. So for example, take a look at these screenshots. In the first screenshot, I got a 5-star rating but only made $7,000. In the second screenshot, I made $9,000 but only a 3-star rating. The star system does absolutely nothing to the game, and it has no point. In addition to that, there are still some glitches with the game in terms of detection and things like that, so here's one clip where I just got stuck trying to drop off a customer at their destination.
I liked NYC before school.
Kid, I'm pretty sure that would make you 500 years old.
That was nice and chill.
And here's another clip where the game just banished me to exile.
Rivenstein.
How's your day?
Oh, you know, one step closer to retirement.
So if you're still on the fence about Taxi Chaos, my recommendation would be to still not buy it. Instead, invest your money in the Steam version of Crazy Taxi, and then mod the original Bad Religion and Offspring songs back into it. And then you'll have the best possible experience. But thanks for watching this short update video. I do appreciate it. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you again soon.